Okay, in order to activate the sound systems in the 5th floor hall, first you have to click this button, and then all of these should be on, and then that should activate the sound system. Stop. Once you're done with the sound systems in the 5th floor hall, then you make sure this lower one, this blue one, is turned off. You turn this off and the entire system will deactivate. Okay, those were the main sound systems in the 5th floor hall, but these are the recently upgraded JBL Party Box speakers, which are wireless and you can connect it with your device, and they can reach as far as to the opposite side of the 5th floor hall. Once you turn them on like this. Wait for it a little bit. You wait for it to make that noise, and this speaker is capable of many things. First, you can increase or decrease the volume here, and then you have multiple sound effects like this, or this. And in order to connect it to your device, all you have to do is click the Bluetooth button, wait for it to make that noise, and then while it's making that noise, you connect it to your device using your normal Bluetooth settings. Okay, this Bluetooth JBL Party Box speaker can also be connected to a wireless microphone, which you can see here with the special blue lining. And in order to connect the microphone to the speaker, first you have to hold here the on button, which will turn it on and connect it to any random channel. And then once you're done with that, you click the on button for the adapter here, which is attached to the back of the speaker. You turn that on, then it should be turned on. And then you can speak into the microphone like this, and as you can see, you can hear straight from the back of the hall. Okay, so this is the light switches and all the other functions on the stage for the 5th floor hall. In order to turn on the stage lights for the 5th floor hall, first you have to click the on button, and then for the stage lights, you click this, and this, and they will turn on automatically. No need to touch any of this. Okay, and this is the board for the rest of the functions in the gym. In order to access these, first you have to click on the switch here, make it on, and then the first is the bar on the gym here. In order to turn that on, make it red just like in the gym, and then you bring it down like this. And then the bar will come down, and then once you want it to stop, you click the stop button, and then when you want it to go back up, you click the button here. And then once it's reached its maximum height, it will automatically stop, and then you can click the stop button here. The next switch on the board is for the front curtains, for it to open and close. And then if you want them to open, first you have to click the on button, make it red, and then you close it. And then once the curtains close, they will close. And then once you want the curtains to stop closing, or once they've reached as far as they can close, then you can click the stop button. And then when you want it to open back up again after you finish your presentation, then you click the open button and it will automatically go to their previous positions. And then once they do, you can click the stop button here. Okay, the next button on this board is, first of all, it's broken, so you move to the next, which is the projector screen. Move up and down. And first, in order to move it up or down, first you have to click the projector screen button, and if you turn it on, then it'll turn red. And then once you want it to open up, you go like this. And then the projector screen will come up towards the ceiling of the 5th floor hall. And then once you want it to stop, you click the stop button, and then when you want it to come back down during your presentation, you do this, and then it will come back down and you can cast it. And then once it's down, click the stop button, and that'll be it. Next switch on this board is for the Korean flag in the 5th floor hall. In order to move that down, first you click the open button, the on button, and then you'll click red. And then once you want it to come down, simply click the down button, and then the Korean flag will come down so you can see it during your presentation. And then once you want it to come back up, then you just click this, and then it'll automatically return to its previous position on the ceiling of the 5th floor hall. And then once you want it to stop, you click stop. The final and last switch on here is for the back curtain at the back of the stage, the white curtains at the back of the stage. In order to pull them apart or closed, first you click this, the on button, and if it turns red, it's on. And then if you want them to open, then you click this during your presentation, and the white curtains at the back of the gym will open. Once you want them to stop opening, then you click stop, and then once you want them to return to their original position, then you click close, and they will come back to the middle or to the center of the stage. And then they'll automatically do that, and once they do, you can just click stop like this. And once you're done with everything for your presentation, then you switch off all the lights here for the lights and for the functions of each of the stage curtains and so forth. And then once you're done with that, you turn the key off here and off here. Okay, in order to turn on the projector in the 5th floor hall and to cast whatever is on your device to the projector screen in the 5th floor hall, you first use this gray remote control to turn on the projecting machine. You click and hold onto the red on button here, pointed at here, and then the light should blink a couple of times, which will then activate the projecting machine. Once the projector is turned on, it will automatically connect to HDMI 1 channel. In order to cast whatever's on your device to the projector screen, you can either use two different methods, which is Chromecast or Apple TV. Now, Chromecast is more commonly used and can be accessed by any type of device, including Apple devices and PC devices. Now, in order to use Chromecast, you first have to hold onto this input button, point it at the projector, and then switch to HDMI 2 channel, just like this. And then HDMI 2. Once it's switched to HDMI channel 2, then you can simply cast doing this. You go to the three buttons on the top right of the screen, click cast, and then find the room where you want to cast in. Here we're in the secondary hall right now, but this can apply to the elementary hall as well. You click this, and this should cast your screen. In order to project whatever's on your device onto the projector screen in the 5th floor hall using Apple TV, which can only be accessed by an Apple device, you first, of course, you turn on this. After this is turned on, you get this new silver remote control, and then you press hold on the on button here and point it towards the projector. This will activate Apple TV on the projector screen. Now that Apple TV has been activated, as you can see on the screen, then you go to your Apple device here, you go to the top buttons here, click on this, and then you click on screen mirroring. And then you look for your room. We're in the secondary hall right now, so you just look for whatever room you want. But if you're in the elementary hall, then you just look for the elementary hall. You click on this, and then you have to input an airplay code for the secondary hall, which is 6873. You input those numbers, 6873, click OK, and then you should be casting on the projector screen. Now once you're done presenting using Chromecast and you want to stop presenting or casting, then you go here, you click stop casting, and then it'll stop casting on the screen. And then in order to turn it off, first you switch back to HDMI 1 using the input button I showed earlier. You go to HDMI 1, and once you're at HDMI 1, then you can simply turn off the projector by clicking the red on button and pointing it at the projector. And when it says power off, you click it again, and then that's it.